Welcome back. Now we're on mission 8, called Interval 4 Infiltration Watchers. I guess we're watching for a wait or something. Situation. Fear operative has successfully infiltrated Armcam headquarters building. That's me, all by myself, with no help from anybody else. I think the helicopter exploded when I left, or I guess they just they ran away. SFODD escort neutralized in ambush. I didn't see them. Who was that? Who was the escort? Additional US Special Forces assets have been scrambled. I guess they mean that more military people are going to come in, but, you know, we're not going to see them. This is the game where we're all on our lonesome. Efforts to establish negotiations with hostile forces have been unsuccessful. Yeah, because I really tried to negotiate them with my shotgun, while they're shooting at me with their shotguns. Well, I was using the assault rifle. It's more scary than the shotgun because it has the word assault in it. Mission initial objective will be to get the company network online so that Fear Coordinator can access the system. Fear Operative will then proceed to last known location of SFODD reconnaissance team. So these guys, Special Forces, Overdose, Diarrhea, whatever they're called, they're a reconnaissance team that has been neutralized. They were killed in the ambush because these clone forces are way too powerful for normal soldiers. But with me, because I have special powers, I can get through it. What I can assume from the title is that we're going to be watched by something. Also, Janowski has been appearing here and there, saying little cryptic things. We haven't seen Alma, we haven't seen Fettel, but we did see Janowski slightly appear. So last mission was a little bit of a dud. We didn't need it, story-wise, but it was still pretty fun as a mission where you go on top of the rooftop and you had to go downwards. So now we're going down, down, down into the Armcam headquarters. We're starting to get deeper into the belly of the beast. We can also consider this Armcam headquarters like the whale or the castle that we are infiltrating, the tower that has been built and is going to collapse soon. Probably when that nuclear missile explodes later on. Sorry for spoilers. So let's get on with it.
The ATC network is offline. I need you to find the server hub and reset it so I can get into the system. It should give us a better idea of what's going on in there.
Somebody didn't like how the stocks were going down. Armachem stocks are going down. We're all gonna die. Oh. This is not a big city. Those roads are too barren. Kinda dark. So we had to look for that terminal thing so that we can hack the thing and people can do stuff, I guess. It says open, but it's closed. Broken door mechanics. This flashlight's too bright on glass. Can I go through it? No, I cannot. So I had to go that way, but it won't let me go that way. Don't tell me, don't tell me. Okay, I gotta go this way, huh? There we go. Holy crap, what was that? Potential. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. They have a little sprout. What's that, a bean sprout? Coming out of the 3 squares. Squares, the 4 elements. 3, the prima materia. Their symbol's pretty good alchemial-wise, but kind of hard for normal people to understand. I heard something breaking. Is that normal? Oh god. This is scary. What movie were they watching? This is that movie where Sandra Bullock is flying around the space and screaming for 3 hours? And George Clooney's like, look at me, I'm a fox. Oh god, what was that? That was a fat guy. No wonder there isn't any food in this building. All the vending machines are licked clean. Okay, I'd rather deal with a fat guy than some other kind of supernatural entity. Ooh, that's a nice looking helicopter. Fat man coming through. Yeah, what is this? Is it a buffet over there? He's been banned from every buffet in town for drinking all the deep fryer oil. Oh my god! Something's coming! Ah! Is there anything there? I don't want some stupid phantom or fat guy to jump scare me. Okay, I swear I'm not trying to ham it up. These are my actual reactions. Oh god! What was that? It's like games like this and Fear. Oh, yeah, games like this and Fear. No, games like this and Fatal Frame are games I cannot play for too long. I can easily play something like a Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't care about those. Oh god! I have plenty of health though. What am I scared of? Probably because this is hard mode.
Stay out of my way.
Oh god! Who said that? The fat guy's in the vents, whispering. Was he up there? He's up there with a bunch of cockroaches and goes, "Come on!" So Fettel said stay out of his way. Stop dropping the ceiling tiles, whatever they're called. At first it was scary, now this is just annoying. Oh, that guy died. Alienware.
The data's uploading now. There's a reference to something called Icarus.
Icarus?
It says here that it was a bioengineering program that started in 1973. Something about health issues related to microgravity. Loss of muscle mass, bone density, shit like that.
That's interesting. So Icarus is something related to going out into space, which in Greek mythology, Icarus went up into the sky and he had his wings burned up in the sun because he was foolish to make it out of wax. Okay, back to where I started. So Icarus is something that's foolish, and it's gonna blow up in their own faces. What's interesting about Icarus is that his father Daedalus, the master craftsman of the labyrinth, warned him to not do that. But you know kids, they never listen. It's about how innovation comes with destruction, but wisdom is required to survive. I actually don't know what Icarus— oh goodness! Ah! Why did they do that? Why did he throw a body in front of me and then run by? I can't go through it. Oh god, it's so dark in here too.
You have one new message. First message from an outside number. Peter, it's Carla at Hudson Avionics. Where is everybody? I can't reach anyone over there. I need to talk to Brett about this draft he sent over, but he hasn't returned my call. It's really important he gets back to me as soon as possible. Okay? Thanks. End of messages.
So someone named Peter had a call from outside. Feels like just something that doesn't matter at all. But it is kind of cool how somebody called from outside. Ah! I'm locked in. So the satellite must be the Icarus project, because I keep seeing the satellite thing. We saw it over there with the projector, and we saw it over here in the front hallway. Yeah, I don't think I need this gun, so I'm just gonna take the shotgun. I feel like there's a red wall here means something. Yeah, it means they need another visit from Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. These burgundy walls may match the bloody corpses lying about, but it would look so much better with a periwinkle and fuchsia combo. See, when I know what I'm looking at, I'm not scared. But when I don't know what I'm looking at, I get scared. That's one of those stealth guys. He was hiding in the corner here. You son of a bitch. This dude head wobbles around. Well, that was dumb. He just got rid of all my armor. Looks like this mission is full of backbiters.
You have 3 new messages. First message from
Chuck Hamburger.
Oh, Mr. Hamburger.
Chuck Hamburger. I've analyzed the readings and I'm recommending we suspend Perseus till we can figure out what's causing the synchronization. The patterns are identical to what we saw last time, but obviously the consequences would be a hell of a lot worse.
next message from
Chuck Hamburger, I got your message. Maybe you've forgotten that when this happened before, Fettel was only a child, and the fallout of that fuck-up was that Origin had to be permanently shut down. This time we're talking about a highly trained military commander with a telepathic link to hundreds of soldiers that don't think for themselves. If you're worried about being behind schedule now, imagine what'll happen if we end up with a full-scale revolt.
next message from
Marshal Disler.
Hi, it's Marshall. Just got off the phone with Chuck Hamburger. Really worried about his findings. He said he talked to you about suspending the program temporarily, and I've got to agree. If there's even the slightest chance of another synchronicity event, we've got to take it seriously. I'm gonna head over to the Perseus compound and check things out myself. Why don't you give me a call on my cell and let's discuss this?
end of messages.
Alright, so according to Chuck Hamburger, we have a Perseus event, which I believe the expansion pack is called Perseus something. And we have a singularity, which they're considering as Fettel existing. And Chuck Hamburger's like, look, if this project with Fettel goes wrong, we're going to be even more behind schedule. And guess what? It went wrong. So I think they're a little bit behind schedule. For reference, Perseus is the dude who beheaded Medusa and saved Andromeda from a sea monster. I guess Fettel was meant to be the superpowered Perseus. Somebody's here. Somebody is gone now. Either that or we have a rat problem. Hey pal, are you dead or just pretending? Oh, that's Simon, doing anything to get out of work. Yesterday we found his balls in the microwave. Now he likes to sleep in bloods. The cubicles are clocking. The binders are bending. Sorry if I never have office area jokes, but I've honestly never worked at an office building before. I assume it's boring, and the only time there's any color is if you're working with Mimi Bobek.
In response to the incident, no one is being allowed into the area except for emergency personnel. We've been unable to confirm the precise nature of the crisis, although at least one official has suggested that it may involve terrorism. Let's go to Diego Rodriguez live on the scene.
Thanks, Phil. We're being told that just before 5 p.m.
Oh yeah, he totally sounds like a Diego.
at the downtown headquarters of Armacam Technology Corporation, a major defense contractor. Now, what followed is unclear at this point. U.S. Army helicopters were seen approaching the building, but we've heard nothing since. Police are urging citizens to remain at home and say there is very little danger of the situation spreading outside of the cordoned area. Phil, back to you.
That was Diego Rodriguez coming to us live from the police blockade downtown. Today's crisis at Armacam comes on the heels of a report that one of its vice presidents was kidnapped at gunpoint this morning on his way to work. Police are refusing to speculate as to whether the events are connected.
That kind of news report's actually pretty scary. I just imagine being in a situation where you're like, alright, there's terrorism going on, and a giant military contractor was kidnapped, the vice president, whatever. Now you can't go to work. And if you were working, you get killed by a bunch of weird supernatural entities. Where do I go? Oh, here it is. Oh god, I'm gonna get scared by some little girl in the vent, aren't I? Just have her come out already. Oh, there's blood. I didn't want to say this and it sounds a bit childish, but I think that constant blood around places you crawl through represents that blood chicks get during birth. And, you know, point man is her child. This green light is really unsettling. Oh no, Helma's having bloody issues. Oh god! There's two of them! I can barely see their little designs. That's actually really cool though. I like it when they reflect things in these games. They make them kind of see-through. I don't know how they do it. My guess is that they just put some kind of water reflective skin over the rig, and then they have it act and react to the environment from there. If I remember correctly, most rigs are technically invisible anyway, since they're just a series of programming triggers, but that warped effect is what's interesting to me.
Uploading. Looks like the Icarus program got shut down in favor of something called Perseus, which, from what I can tell, is funded by DoD. I'm guessing that's where Fettel and his soldiers came from.
Uh-huh. So they had a system called Icarus, and then they changed it to make it Perseus. Well, like I said before, Perseus relates to Fettel due to the Helm of Darkness, which causes invisibility, and the winged shoes that allow flight. Before I was thinking it was Medusa, but I think Alma has more to do with Andromeda, since Andromeda was being sacrificed to a sea monster called a Ketos, usually mistaken as a Kraken thanks to that movie from the 80s, Clash of the Titans. I guess Alma is both, since her presence is able to turn people into bones, and Medusa was able to turn people into stone. Bones, stones. I'm wandering around alone. Makes sense to me. What the hell?
Don't shoot! My name is Norton Mapes. I'm an engineer.
Shit, it's a civilian. Give him a comm
link. He fell on the big piece of whatever cardboard. He has it stuck in his neck.
Hello? Who are you people?
The good guys. Are you alright?
Oh, sure. I'm having a hell of a time.
You said you're an engineer? Can you help me get into the network?
What am I, an IS lackey? Tell you what, you disable the local security system, and I'll see what I can do about the server.
I can disable it remotely once I'm logged in.
No, you can't. It's on a separate network.
You hear that whimsical music?
It's back that way.
Why do you want us to bring down the security system anyway?
Never mind why. You want my help, that's the price.
Just so many cheesy poots.
Well, just wait here.
I'll just wait here.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. So, like, confident about it. Dude, you could die
Run
handle.
along.
Whatever. Couldn't handle all this. But we had to shut down the security system to get him to help us. Get in the network for some reason. They never explain it. He died just how he lived, with something in his ass. I don't know, this game doesn't really explain the mission very well from this point. Even with the mission briefings in the beginning, they're really vague and don't connect with why we need this pure griffin looking fellow. So now the mission's to reduce the security measures, because the fat guy wants to go into the food cabinet. Well, this is a desk. Oh my god, I'm like bouncing myself on tin cans.
You have one new message. First message from
Ian Hives. Norton, it's Ian Hives. Look, Alice Wade stopped by my office this morning, and I feel a little awkward saying this, but, well, I really need you to tone down the innuendo around her. It's not that I personally give a rat's ass, but the last thing we need right now is a sexual harassment case drawing unwanted attention to this task force. It's supposed to be a secret after all, okay? Thanks, Norton.
I'm sorry, I tried to avoid the cans, but I made it worse and couldn't hear anything. But it seems Norton is part of a special task force.
This is Bravo 12. We're in position. Copy, Bravo 12. Check in at 10-minute intervals. Bravo 12 out.
And he's also big on sexual innuendos, like Bazooka in that show Dexter.
Report. Squad, check in.
Is my grenade gonna explode today or tomorrow? This is a nice little plant area, but the way that it's designed makes no sense at all. Like, is this planting square supposed to be some kind of modern art or something? Or cubism? I don't get this corporate culture, man. Everything looks like that police station in Last Action Hero, or like how that place looked in Men in Black. That should be the last of him. I don't think I can jump from here, the rails are too high. I will look for the stairs. Ah, here they are. This is the way. Where are they? Where'd that come from? That's somewhere really far away. Where are they? Oh wow. It was muffled because it was behind this wall. Hello? It's a assault rifle? Hey, you made me bleed my own blood! Maybe they think I'm a sniper because I did a bunch of headshots. But I'm not much of a sharpshooter when I'm only 3 feet away from them. Score! Let's gather the goods. Ew, no, I don't want that. Okay, so I'm supposed to go here and activate this activate button.
That should do it. Mr. Mapes, do you copy? Mr. Mapes! There is that idiot.
What's he doing?
Fuck it, we'll just have to do this the hard way. Okay, find that server and reboot it.
Find the server and reboot it. This guy from Nova Scotia? Where's this accent from? Oh, where is it? Minnesota. We have a lot of snow, but we don't have people. Hey look, it's like my computer. It's all blown out in the back. Listen to music too loud. Folks. Folks magazine. Mind control. Steel beams melting. I used to be a governor. I assume I'm supposed to go this way. I feel like I've been here before. Yeah, that's a sparking corpse I made fun of. Or am I supposed to go back to where that one guy is? This game has the worst backtracking I've ever seen in my life. Yes, these levels are really small, but they're also really confusing. Pretty good that they're complex though. I like the complexity of each level design. At least there are some kind of landmarks. But when it's an open area, you might as well do eeny meeny miny mo with doors. I was just here! Oh my god, it's sending me back and now this place is locked? Okay, so it's not here, it's not there. Let's dwindle down my choices. Okay, so I guess I gotta go over here then. Yes, that activated something. I see cheesy poops. I like cheesy poops, you like cheesy poops, we have cheesy poops, not meat name. Fuck! What's your status? I just got grenaded! He turned the Gibbs.
I'm moving
He's gonna fall into my trap.
He's over there!
Is he coming? 12 hours later. Well, that's not working. Let's try to expand the rubber band. Now it works. Let's see if they actually died. So it's rubber banding, in a way. You have to be a certain distance away from them, and then they close in. That's kind of cool. Useful to know. This is why I like old games. You can easily determine what the programming is if you play enough games like these.
We've got enemy movement near the server hub and admin. Roger. Sending reinforcements.
Nowadays, it's just complete chaos and nonsense. They just bum rush you or something. I don't know. Are they watching me? They're all vibrating to the beat. Really loud bass going on. So I'm not sure those stealth guys are with these guys. Are they? I don't think they're with the company. This is a new area.
This is Jin.
So we
We're on
wait
the
or...
roof, heading inside. Copy. Proceed to rendezvous.
Jin's appearing. She's coming to save the day. Here she comes to save the day. I'm gonna have some kind of neckbeard go, well, Erwin, don't you see this game has it where a woman comes in to save you? Not really, because I gotta save her.
Okay, it's showing that the network has been rebooted. Good job. It'll take a minute for the system to come back online.
So we wait. Oh! Alright, so what's the mission? It gave me a mission and then it sent in like 300 guys! Okay, I don't know what this mission is now, but I assume the door they blew open is the way to go. These games always do that where enemies unlock the next place.
That Mapes guy was right about security being on a separate network. I can monitor the camera feed, but I don't have any direct access to the system.
Wait, so the guy's name was Norton Mapes? It's a horrible name for a big fat guy who looks like a pedophile. Might as well just name him Horse Draper. Horse Draper at your service. Erwin, no one's gonna get that reference. Nobody's watched Crowd Mandoon. I still can't believe Kevin Hart played that black guy. That was probably the funniest show that came out on Comedy Central. And it only had one season. And it ended in like the worst cliffhanger ever because I actually did want to see what happens after the cliffhanger. Oh my god. There's Alma. And there's a big giant wall of blood. I hate that she always appears behind like bulletproof glass and stuff. Like there would literally been nothing that I can do about it. But there's also a bit of a reflection going on because it's glass, reflective, you know.
You're heading toward the last known location of that Delta team. Secure the site and wait for Jin.
Did I just enter a new building? What the hell is this? Wait a minute. Alright, so this is constructed, right? Everything's constructed, everything looks good, right. And now this is just an unconstructed area of the last known team. Completely dismantled in shambles. Decrepit. no walls, everything's all broken down, still in construction. But the symbolism is that the closer I get to Fetal, the less technology skin distracts me from the bare bones of the truth.
You've seen her, haven't you? She is the original.
I just picked up Fetal's transmitter somewhere ahead of you. Be careful.
Damn right I'm gonna be careful.
I was made from her, and I was born from her. We are separate, but we are one.
The son of Alma was born from Alma? What? Every time I see a blue hammer, I think that is like an indicator of where to go. Have I been misled by the blue hammers? Oh god. Yeah. The lights are turning off. And my pants are filling with strange substance that is yellow but smells like coffee. Hello, what's cooking? Looks like a fire's in front of me. What is homeless people over here? That must be how bankers feel when they gotta clean out the squatters. What's a baby doing in the burning building? This must be one of those Chinese red rooms. Oh, what? Too soon?
She is a prisoner, floating in darkness, like the unborn in the womb. Soon I will find her, and I will set her free.
Shit, I lost him again. Fuck.
Okay, batters, we get it. You can swear in this game. Jeez. Everybody knows shit's fucked. Fire seems to be related to a hell that Alma feels, since whenever we have a hallucination, we are seeing things in the eyes of Alma. That's why her little dream sequences are aligned with fire, blood, or water. Blood for her brothers, water for her womb. Aha. More health. Almost at 200. I think the maximum is 200, right? But your armor stays the same. You'd think there'd be armor upgrades instead of health. I think they added that for the second game. A blood trail. Somebody spilled cranberry juice this direction. Whoa!
My God.
What do you think, Jen?
There was a lot of anger in this room.
It's like the Obby's bathroom.
Got anything useful to add?
I don't see any bullet holes. There's no brass lying around either. These guys didn't fire a shot.
Then what killed them?
I don't know.
Well, figure it out. All right, buddy, get moving. Fetal's gotta be close.
That must have been quite the party popper when they arrived.
I'm not even sure where to start.
Me neither with that kind of body.
Almost complete liquefaction.
I mean, sometimes a little bit solid, but usually it's liquid.
Maybe a chemical agent?
I know lubricant's a chemical agent, but you know, whatever floats your boat, baby.
This is going to take some time.
Don't worry, I'm quick. I'm not trying to loiter, but I'm actually lost right now.
Watch your back.
Well, Jin's gotta watch hers when we do Dougie. Just kidding, gamer. I didn't really objectify her. She's a fictional character.